conservation video on humans and the impact on the environment and what this means in terms of conservation. As we know, humans are responsible for many or most forms of negative impacts on nature, such as air pollution, deforestation, plastic pollution, oil pollution, noise pollution, and light pollution. With these three pictures, we can see deforestation on the top right, oil pollution on the top left, and at the bottom we can see air pollution. But for the sake of this video, I will only be talking about air pollution, deforestation, and plastic pollution. So, why look at the human population in terms of conserving the environment? Well, this helps us to make certain predictions based on the expected population numbers in the future. This helps us to assess correlations between increasing population numbers and their impact on the environment, and it helps us to increase self-awareness of individuals' responsibility to conserve nature. When looking at the first correlation between human populations and the environment, we can see a clear link between deforestation and population density. As we can see here, the remaining forest cover is the highest, where our population density tends to be lower. And also from the graph below, we can also see that deforestation increases as population density or the population increases. It has also been researched in recent articles that more than 10% of Africa's forest cover has been lost since the 2000s. The main reason for deforestation is due to the need for more wood products, which then leads to more plantations being formed. This has its greatest impact on third world countries, which export these woods to other countries. The second link between human populations and the environment is air pollution. Many people, such as city planners and economists, have predicted that cities with more dense populations are thought to be more environmental friendly. But generally in the case of air pollution, the opposite is shown, as an increase in population density usually means an increase in air pollutants. We can also see this from this graph here. As the city density increases, we can also see the parts per million of our air pollutant increase as well. Air pollution is caused mainly due to the fact that more consumers present in an area lead to more factories being built, leading to more dangerous polluting gases being released. The third negative link between humans and the environment is plastic pollution. Plastic was first produced to help people with their everyday tasks, such as obtaining clean drinking water. But due to the longevity and overproduction of plastics, we now face a serious problem. The direct impacts of plastics on the environment and humans can be seen through ingestion and entanglement of plastics to the body, but the effects on humans has been poorly studied. It has also been calculated that between 4.8 and 12.7 million tons of plastic has been discarded into the oceans. And this can plainly only be our fault. Thus we are the main and only cause of plastic pollution. So, what to do now? In conclusion, you cannot stop the human population from growing or ask people to stop reproducing, as it is rather unethical. But you can increase awareness, as many people are unaware that they can combat these types of impacts, and many people are unaware of the impacts. You can also be an example and start changing your behavior today, and you can also advise everybody to think ethically about the products you consume and the way you discard of them. On the following slide is my references.